How you guys doing? I know, strange one. Live stream, Friday night. It's a bit of a weird one, yeah, I know, I'm here. But at the end of the day, I wanted to share this game with as many people as possible. And the reason why is just because at the end of the day, this game is just... it's an obsession. It really is. This game now lives rent-free in my mind. Like, I don't even know how to describe how this game is affecting my average daily life now. So what I'm going to get into right now is why I keep coming back to this. Like every single day I wake up and I go, I wonder how many people my base has killed today. I wonder if it's possible to like see something else. I wonder if someone's died. And as you can see, things have been happening. I think my base is actually finally kaputted. So yeah, I think finally it's gone. This guy actually quit. Oh my god, he actually quit. He died 3 times and actually quit the game. How you doing, Mr. Games and Minor Illusion? Welcome to the live stream. So that means my build is sort of, yeah, it's kaputted. It's depleted. Ah, oh, damn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into it and then I'm going to sort of like finish it off. So I'm going to go and pick up all the resources and we're going to get into this because it's in here every day. It is. And what I want to do is I want to show off a bit more of this game. So this is my level. This is the one that like people have been like playing through the last few days. It's been fun to keep this going. It really has. I just need to go and collect all the resources because they're in my dungeon somewhere. So those like yellow highlighted sections are where people have died. Right here. People have died here. People have died here. And people have died here. Thank you very much to Ueni who died just here. This person died here. Thank you very much. I wonder if any of these people actually made it to the end. There's a real sneaky trick with these now. Real sneaky. It looks alright. So I wonder if I want to see if I can make this public. That's not a problem. This live stream will be live tomorrow and, well, I mean, it'll be live when it goes up anyway, but I will be live streaming tomorrow as well. Don't worry. I feel sorry for people who die multiple times. Well, actually, no, I don't. You know, they raided my base. It's their fault for choosing it. But yeah, this game is... it seems so simple. It really does. It really, really seems so simple. You know, I'll go and get some resources from someone. Go and do this. But raiding bases is just a complete mind-boggling smuggling. I'm actually going to put this up as social. So if anybody wants to play it, if you've got the demo for this game, because it's open beta, you can go off and get this now from Steam. Click in the open beta. Go and have a look at it. It's called Meet Your Maker. And now, because I've put that into... public, anyone can play it. So if you search for the name Hazlitt, because that's the name it was given, Hazlitt is his name, you can go and try it yourself. It's all good. So oh, my camera's annoying. Give me a second. Let me just turn my camera off a sec. So as you can see, I got a fun rating of 12, ingenious 6, 11 for artistic, and 2 for brutality. That's pretty good. I like that rating. Travis Lapham, how you doing? Thank you very much for kicking by. So yeah, that's activated, so that should be in. If you go into like normal mode, that should be done now. Alright, cool. So I could claim up a few more. We got 1400 points. I could go big. Well, I gotta be honest, I do like the smaller bases just because you can innovate the twists a little bit more and just mess around with it, but it's all good. Anyways, let me just so let's go for a little spin, shall we? So yeah, let's go raiding. Let's go raiding again. How's my day? It's been alright. So these are interesting ones. And the devious team are the actual people who are making this game. I'm pretty sure of it because they're the only people that keep putting up rewards for like the actual points. So these things here are the points for all the like the things you have. So like these guys. So level 3, level 7, and so on and so forth. So I think they're actually the team that are making this game are all good. So that's alright. I'm just gonna look at. I want to look at some of these other ones. Norwich. Oh, that looks simple. Got to be honest though, some of the simple ones really, they're not as simple as you think. It's really strange. I mean, there's dangerous ones and then there's brutal ones. So brutal, they've got like an expenditure of points. Some of these are absolutely mind-boggling when it comes to like the mazing. It's really, really cool. Boulder City. Wow. These guys have gone absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to leave off brutal for a minute. I don't think we can survive brutal. I'm just going to go with a couple of easy ones and just see what we can do. I reckon we'll go to... Let's go to Norwich. Norwich! Yay. So if you have enjoyed the... How have your weeks been? Like, you know, it's been a bit quiet, hasn't it? A little bit chilled this week. People playing lots and lots of wizard games. Okie dokie, carry chokey. So this person has built this. Let's go and have a look around, shall we? Okay, he's built a lot of lava trips. Sneaky, look at all the lava. I could drag myself through that, but then it's like... I think we'll try and go through the front door to start with, shall we? Boom. Right. This guy has built a level of lava. That's ridiculous. Been playing Minecraft. Okay, cool. I don't want to do this one. Yeah, that's really, really hard. Right. Right. I got this feeling he might have actually done this, that you have to go through one thing. Wow, okay. Oh no, he's done this so you have to go down through one of these. Oh! What devilry is this? Okay, I'm gonna try and go through one of the roofs. Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna quit off this one because I don't like faffing around too much with these. Right, so is it this one? That one has got. He's used lava traps to basically. That's really. This guy is. Oh, you absolute bellend. He left a block open here. I could have come through this without having to like go through it all. Clever thinking, that. Clever thinking. Alright, keep your eyes on the ceilings. Right. Some people are really, really like genius about this. But yeah, if you guys are, if you are looking into something it will test your patience. This game, it really will. Oh. Oh. Also, it tests you a little. You've got to try and remember where you've been as well. Right. So his person thing is coming down. Ah, there you go. So he's coming from this direction. So that means I've missed something. So that the harvester thing that crawls around on the floor is it's basically a way that the base regenerates itself, where you have to collect the stuff. So if it's coming down, if it's going this way, it's got to go up here. Has to. Because I've been everywhere else. I feel like I've run his level backwards. Another dead end. Interesting. He's been very, very smart, I've got to be honest. I need to wait for his harvester to come back. So the harvester has to have a path of sight. Which I'm going to assume... Ah, here he is. Well, there it is. Just going to follow it through a little bit and see where we go. Right, so we're going this way. Just going to follow. He really, really did think about the path, didn't he? You have to be real careful with these. If I down now, I'm probably going to be a little bit annoyed. And that's the other thing you have to watch out for. So traps can re-engage after that, after you've taken the core, depending on how he set his level up. You have to watch out for all the extra bits that you have to go through. So you have to watch out for all the floors, all the walls, and then get lost. Shit. Oh, you get... Oh. He's almost killed me a couple of times now. Cheeky on this. Right, we're nearly home. Yep, we're done. Oh yeah! Bro, and gone. There we go. That was, I'm going to say that was fun and brutal at the same time. Really, really enjoyed that one. It was good. So yeah, that's basically what this game is. The whole game is this so far. I mean, as this is an open beta, anyone can jump in and play this, but it's just one of those games where it's like, it will test you a little bit. It really will. It's not bad. So yeah, as I said, I've been playing this for about a week now, just sort of on and off. But it's the obsession in my brain is like, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. Well, the lava, you can jump through it, sort of. You have to speed your way through it. So how the whole building aspect thing works. So that one's now expired. Cheese Tomato, welcome to the live stream. All right, cool. So I think we need to build a new outpost because my one died today. It had a limited time. I upgraded it and then lost my progress basically. So I own that one. I don't know if you can reinstate them though. So at the moment the game's fairly limited about like where you can go. I've got this feeling when it opens up, because if you look into like the map, there's all these different areas, and I've got this feeling later on it's all going to open up. You're going to have like different zones for this, that and the other. which would be pretty cool. So yeah, and you can play multiplayer as well, so you can play with other people. Are you aware of last week's thumbnail in this stream? Not KFC. Ah, see, I changed the thumbnail, so I'm going to assume YouTube's still having a problem then. Yeah, I did change the thumbnail. This happened last week. I can't remember what I was doing, but then like the thumbnail didn't change over then either. So I've got this feeling that YouTube's having a little bit of a hiccup right now. But I did change the thumbnail. I'm just going to make sure that I did. Let me just open up another YouTube window. Right, go on to my channel. Yeah. Unfortunately, as I said, it's having a little bit of a screw with because I have changed that. I have changed it. Let me just try it and do this live, shall we? So I'm going to change it again to this one. Well, there you go. That's all I can do. Okay, so the dev team have chucked up this one. Should we go and see what the devs have been up to? As this is their, I'm pretty sure the devious team is them. So let's go. I already finished one of their raids. I think it was Wednesday. I did one of their raids. So now let's go and have a look. It's level 1s as well. Oh, that poor man. Where's the door, mate? I'm going to assume this is the door in. So where are you going? Oh! He's a big boy. Oh. Ah. Okay. Let's try not to waste all our bullets on one go, shall we? I haven't got any charges with me, so I'm literally going to have to try and take this thing down with just my little sword. If I can't kill it, I'll just leave this one to it. Right. Activate him. Jump up. Screw it. I haven't got any charges on me and I can't get them out of my loadout. Well, I'm going to have to abandon this one, aren't I? And we haven't got any boosts on us. We haven't got nothing. But yeah, that's the devious team. The devs have made that level and just gone, nice. So I'm going to give him a brutal artistic, and then we're going to get into building. We're going to do a live build, okay? Let's do a build. A build. Okay. Oh yeah, I genuinely grade every single one of them because you know people to put the time in to make. So I'm gonna sort of give them a kudos, you know. Okay, that's got a capacity of 1500, which is bigger than like the first one you ever make is like 750. So 450 for a 1500 is not bad. But then if we go 525, we can get a 2000, and that's for a hardware. I mean, most people build like guard suits or guards or suits straight away. It's depending on your building. I want to go small. I'm gonna make it. Let's go small. Let's build a small one, and then we can build another one as well because I've got the points for it. So this is a max capacity 1500, and then we'll go build. So the idea of this is you have to work in a three-dimensional brain fart. And you have to work on a route to the thing at the same time. So this so far would be the route that that's going to take. Okay. So the only way to stuff it up is to basically rebuild the whole thing. So you go into here. I know, go into tab. Delete all items. Yes. So now we're down to like 0. This is where we start. So I try and incorporate as much of the natural grey, like the natural blocking as possible, because then at the end of the day, it works a bit better because you can flow the land a bit better. So, I'm going to use this straight away. So we're going to block in here and block down. So I need. Let's use the bog standard grey stuff. I can't go down there, so let's go down to that one there, and then I want to get down to the floor first. Bring them around here, and then go through here. So we can do that. So they're going to come down here, and now they're going to be on this bottom floor right here. So we can get them to like sweep around and have a little mess around down there, I suppose. And then like finally what I want them to do is probably come across this section and go to the actual core, and then they got to work their way through it again. I'm a big believer of just messing around with people. So they're going to come under here. Oh no, because he's got to get down there as well. Right. Okay. We're going to go down this one. Right, bottom floor. Fantastic. Right. Right. So I think this is going to be a decoy section. So this, I'm probably going to have this as like a, I don't know, could just be a bonus room, I suppose. We could set up a trap. Actually, we could. I'd be a bit sneaky, but we could set up a trap here, so as they're coming down this set of stairs, they're just going to go, and they're going to look one way, and then get a trap in the back, so we can have like 2 spike traps going one way. So that's sneaky, sir. It's all good. Okay, cool. Next, they're going to come down here, and they're going to be sitting here, and like I'm going to divide them in half. It is like playing Dungeons and Dragons in a way, because it's like you are building a dungeon. You're building a raid for people to come in here and just be like, what's down this way? What's down this way? And then they're going to get shot. It's always fun. So I'm going to leave that open as a trap area. That's going to be fine. And then I'm going to... I like build at the moment. I've got into this really weird habit of building like angular walls because I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so I want them to wander down this way quickly and just be like, "Oh my god, where am I going? Where am I going?" And they're gonna take a turn down here, and then they're gonna go up there. So that's where I want them to go. So I want them to come up here, and then I want them to walk around in there a little bit. And the only way, unless I think some people are smarting up to the whole lava plan, where you can sort of like jump through lava, which is all right if you're using the rope. I want to utilize all of this. So I think I'm going to get them to walk up to this point here. So that's fine. And then I want them to go, oh, I can see through. If I put like a glass block above this one. So what we can do is we can have one of these. I want it floating really. So they're going to come up here and go, hey, I can see the core, it's through here. And then they're going to walk this route here. And then the core is going to be in here. But I want them to come in here and just be like, I don't trust it. You know. How you doing, Charlie? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. I don't want people to trust this core. It's just going to be like it's going to be bricked off. So far that sort of works. That's okay. You went to the junkyard. No, that's cool. Don't worry about it. That'll do. Okay, so hopefully. Hey, yes. Okay, my harvester now has a path. I made it for another stream. All good, man. All good. I'm literally just. I did one good raid today. I failed the dev team's one because I'm not prepared for it. I haven't bought the equipment for it, and now we're building one. So I'm building a raid now. So if you're playing this game, this one might be just one that you might pop up on. On the plus side, you might have a full advantage of this because it'll be finished. Okay, so I'm going to be utilising this little square here. And I want people to... I know it sounds horrible, but I want people to die right at this section here. So... Oh no, I can't do that, can I? So I need to bring that out there. And that brings down to there. So that's going to come up to... on this square and this square. And that's fine. So this is going to be the entrance. Could you do a quick recap of what this game is about? I missed the beginning. Well, I actually did this as a video as well. So if you've watched the video that came out today, no, yesterday, I did a video for this game yesterday. It was 27 minutes long, explaining the game, showing the raid, showing how this works. Basically, just enjoying the game. All right, so I want to build. Right, so this is actually, I've got to block this bit in. So there. Cool. Right, so they're going to be coming down here and they're going to be like, oh my god. Okay. So I'm getting into the point where I like disorientating people. That's not a problem, mate. Basically, the game is, like you're raiding, you do live raids against other people. And... the idea is to kill people and get resources. That's pretty much it. That's the whole game. So I've never done something like this before. So I actually want people to come down here and be like, you know, scared of the walls. But there's not going to be anything on these. I'm just going to use lighting to like mess around with them a bit. And there's not going to be anything here until like about here. I'm probably going to set a trap here so you can't see it. That's going to go there. So they're going to be sort of like checking out this roof, be like, oh, you know, where's a trap? Where's a trap? They'll probably come flying down here and be like, oh, yeah, there's a bolt one. We'll take that out. It's all good. And this is where I want to start. This is where I want to start like getting into people. Really, I don't do PvP. This has got nothing to do with PvP. Basically, when you're raiding people, you are the only person on the level, right? So mine's inactive at the moment. It's you versus somebody else's base. It's not against another character. You're against their raid. I'll show you. If I die, I die. Actually, you know what? Before I die, there's the one I need. Hello. Right, I need 10 of these. Build 10. Thank you. Right, awesome. Well, that shouldn't have happened because I haven't killed anyone yet. So, let's just try and find an easier one and not the devs one, because the devs one was... the devs one kicked my ass. Where's Fernando? Fernando looks pretty cool. So the idea is that you create a base and other people raid you, and if you're successful, you get resources from the people who like die in your base. And then if they succeed, then it's like their level of then oh hello, what number are you up to? Oh, he's upgraded this 3 times. So when this person who created this one has upgraded this one 3 times. There's going to be a few more traps than the bog standard. I want to go and have a look around his base first, just in case he's left open a wall somewhere. This is massive. So all of this is his base inside. This is big. One of them I went into the other day it was beautiful. I mean, yes, it was a death trap of horrificness, but it was pretty to look at as well at the same time. Yeah, so it's not a direct PvP. It's basically you again. Oh, hello. Ah, see? And then you end up doing something stupid like that. And then you have to learn from that, so. Okay. Oh crap, I haven't been up against one of these ones before. Oh! Yeah. See, you have to watch out for all the things that are going to kill you. I got to remember that C is where my bombs are. One down. 2 down. He turned into a mushy mess now. It's all good. But yeah, you just got to watch out for like all the little nooks and crannies, all the little walls. And then when you start building these, you start sort of figuring out that it's a bit nasty. Because then you start taking inspiration from other people, how to kill people more effectively. Oh, see? Point proven, yeah? So I'm going to abandon this one, because I want to go back and make mine. I will give him his dues though, it was fun, and I like the actual genius part. So that gave me an idea. One of the ideas being that if you put a trap on top of a ramp, you can kill people from behind because they won't... Yeah, you get the gist. This whole game is just basically an evolution of how quickly can you kill players of the game who are raiding your base. That's the whole point of this game. That's it. It's basically a torture simulator. But apparently it's fine. So, let's go back to Tarrytown. And let's keep building. I want to... There's ideas. in every single person's base. So this is the base that I'm currently building because my one ran out today. So they're going to come down here. They're going to weevil their way through. This is going to. I'm going to put a block in there as well. Actually, we're wrong blocks. That's one. Cool. So they're going to come down here, and then we're all good. So I just need to. I need to turn this into a corridor section. I need to put a roof over this as well, so it slopes down with this just to get down to here. I've got to build it out first, so that one's going to go there, then we're going to go there, and then we can take that out. That's cool. Alright, cool. So there's our higher roof. And then I'm gonna put a trap there and a trap there. So when one of them gets activated, the other one's going to decapitate. That's the plan. So these are going to be... I'm going to have this as a little sort of... I might just leave this as a cubby hole and just see if we can trap someone there. This is just going to be desolate space, so that's fine. And we're good. But I started to think like putting in the angled walls and stuff like that might start disorientating people, which is something that I feel that if you're going to build a maze or a labyrinth of some sort, then the idea would be to try and disorientate people as well, because you don't want them to get to the end straight away, do you? You want them to, you know, you just want them to die a little bit. Just a little bit, not all the way. So I might leave this one, I might leave this open. So, because what's going to happen here is someone's going to come down here and then they're going to drop down and drop down, and then they're going to be like, where am I going? And then I've got to map out all this bit down here as well. Basically. But yeah, it's an interesting little concept. I've got to be honest. I mean, like I said in my video for this, like when this came out, and I first looked into it, I was like, well, you know what? I don't really know about this one. It's a bit strange. And then I think it was the fact that I can build my own bases, and I can sort of, I don't know. I just think it's just because I can mess around with people more than anything. I think that's part of the selling point for me. It's just like, yeah, you know what? We can do this. So, yeah. So I'm going to... That's all going to be... Oh, I've just ballsed up my floor. I've put a block in here. There, cool. Okay, so I'm going to want people to come down here. Get a little bit like frustrated with this bit here because they're not sure what they're going, and then I'm going to sort of wall this off, and then we're going to go this way around. What if you could do a ramp trap followed by a wall trap, and then behind followed by... Yeah, so I've done things like that already. If you in the video that I actually did for this, I actually did that sort of thing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's you do have to think. I wonder if this is going to be a good one. Oh, he's finding his way all down here. That's interesting. So I might have two paths up then. If they go up this way, they're still going to have to come all the way around here and down. Yeah, that's a good one. We like that. I like it a lot on that one. All good. Cool. So this is going to be one long corridor. That works. Does the game have a moving wall that you can push players? No, not so much. But at the moment, because this is early beta, there's like it's limited resource. I'm going to assume when this game officially comes out, which I think is sometime this year. I don't know when it's coming out. It's on Steam. I just haven't paid attention to the date. But when this game comes out, then there's going to be, I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a lot more going on for it. You know, over time you're going to be evolving into like higher trap ends and this, that, and the other, and you know, it just seems to be that this game has a mass potential. The downside, and I actually agree with like some of the bigger YouTubers I've spoken to about it, because obviously like some of us talk to each other about, well, I'm trying to catch up with them and they're looking at things with potential, and I'm like, what about this one? They're like, well, I mean, because it's multiplayer, you have to make sure that other people are doing this. Does it have door traps? No, not that I know of, not so much yet, at least. Well, the problem with it being a multiplayer game is that you have to make sure the community's strong, because if the community dies with this, then this game hasn't got a hope in hell. Every level is designed by the player itself, so if you lose the player base, then you're going to lose everything. So I feel that the more, even if it's just like people like myself making videos about this game, maybe that might draw people into actually buying it more. I don't know. But it would be nice to see this actually get a bit more. I'd like to see this game get a bit more done, you know? If that makes sense. I'd like to see it get actual, like, you know, actual people playing it. So I'm going to trap this in. This is, oh, I don't want to trap that bit in. And that block there. I'd love to see more people playing this. Really would. Okay, so this is the core room. I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky in here though. April the 4th, 2023. So it's coming out very soon. I'm quite impressed by it. And for what I know is that all your progression is being carried forward. So if I continue to play this, then my character is the same level he is, and so on and so forth. I want to make this disorientating. So I want to make this like slim. So as they're going to come down here, it's like slim corridor, slim corridor. Oh, there might be a trap there. Oh dear. That sort of thing. It's just how my brain works. Like, right, that's cool. Rightio. So we're at 136 of 1500. And this is what it just takes a long time to mess around. I know. But what I want to do is I want to encapsulate it so it's a little bit terrifying. High ceilings are always quite scary as well, because it's like there's too much room and then something bad happens. Oh, it's there. So this is like a bonus. I might have to do this as a thing. And then they're going to jump, boom, bonus. Right. That's cool. I'll let them have it, because some people are like, they're too enough. You need a crawl way for them. Yeah, well, that's what this sort of is. I want to make this corridor a little bit more sort of odd. But I want to give them the choice to like go down a route, you know? At least then people will have choice. So they're going to come down, they can either go down this long corridor and be like, where the hell is this going? And then up here, and then this is where the core is. Ta-da, core. Or they can go this way down. So it all starts to look a bit funky after a while, because it's like everything starts to look the same. So you can sort of do basic color correction on walls and stuff, so it can look really, really. Like I've said, I've seen some really, really cool levels. One of them was, I think one of them was the dev team. The others like actual people who made them. And I was like, this is really impressive. Right. So let's put a roof on this. Okay. Okay, let's just do a basic run of like if it works. Have you ever played a game, and especially because of your playstyle, without exploiting a bug or unintended interaction, cause the dev to patch the game to yeah. Because I played Hybridsteel so much, I genuinely bug tested for them. So yeah, when I was playing games, genuinely I would just report everything back. But that's what Let's Game It Out does. So he basically does extreme game testing. I just helped. Thank you very much, Wargiver. Okay, so that looks like it's all covered. Sort of. Oh no, apart from this bit here, this is... Oh. I put it one square too low. No, my normal thing is like if I'm playing a demo or something like this, then I will normally just play the game as intended, and if something changes, then so be it. I'm gonna be leaving a lot of this like I don't think I'm gonna put a roof on it, because normally I fill up the top with a roof. I've got to make sure that all the gaps are covered though. Alright, let's do a basic walkthrough. So come down here, have a look down here. Gonna make some people paranoid, that's all good. So we've got our two routes here. Still can't see the ceiling, so that's good. Can't see anything here. All that little hole. Oh, and that leads all the way back here. Wow, what? Get and then have a go at me. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. That's all good. So this is where it comes like you can go two different ways. You can even go down here. So and then we can come up here, and then we can go up here. And we can make a big jump and land. I know they can use their thingy with it, so it's all good. At least I know where that is now. I'm going to stick a roof on this though. All good. And then they're going to come up here and they're going to be like, oh no, it's getting really thin. And then I'm not going to put it. Most people expect you to put a trap like on the corner, right? You go into a space like this. I'm thinking that I'm going to floor all this with traps. Like, because when the core gets taken, you can change. You can put a perk on each of the traps to make them appear on the second wave. So when the core gets taken, that's the second wave. So more traps can activate. And the reason why I didn't want to put too much in the way of like leveled, like actual blocks down, was because I got more points for traps then. So that's just what I was thinking. But so far, this looks alright. I'm quite happy with this. So what I might do is I'm going to leave this one like bare, because they're going to have to come up this. They're going to have to come up this ramp as well again. So what I might do is, as they're coming up, because this is a high ceiling, it's going to make them look up, and that's going to be a trap there. And then as they're coming up here, I'm going to have a bow trap in there, so it's going to fly out further, and actually it can nog people here. Just going to be a little bit horrible, basically. And the plus side to having that so far back there is they're not going to see it very quickly until it's too late. And if I put a trap here as a decoy, I mean, yes, it's going to be a trap and it's going to cost me points. But if I put one, as they're coming up, if they're going to go, oh, there's a trap there, and they're going to get hit by this one here. Smart, well, not so smart thinking, but you get the gist. And then we're good. And then just to try to finish off people faster, which is something I did learn from a previous attempt, is to put a trap behind them, and then maybe one on this wall as they're going out, bang, and they get shot in the back. I know it's cruel, but that's the game. As long as I haven't left a way in, we're all good. It looks solid. Cool. Well, there we go. So that's the basics. And now you have to go into like texturing, and then you have to go into everything else. Right. So, how do I want to paint this? That's lighting. This is where you paint stuff. So you've got like main section, then you've got other stickers and bits and pieces. So that's all right. I haven't really gone. I've just tried to like. A lot of the ones I normally paint are like grey, because not just because it's horrible, but if everything looks the same, people get more confused. Now the downside is that if you're painting everything and you put a trap in, you have to take the paint off that wall. Maybe you should add a false secret entrance. Well, that's the thing. I've seen people do that, but I think with a false secret entrance, the best way to do that would be to do it on a bigger level. This one's quite limited because it's only got 1500 capacity, but you can get one with like 6000 capacity. So you could really go to town on like being a bit of a mad genius, which is what I sort of want to do with another level, because you can have up to two. You can have 200 levels under your belt, and you can have up to 5 active at any one time, so you can earn double, triple, quadruple, even quintuple. So you can have like all of these different levels like producing on different scales. I like building on smaller levels because I know it sounds horrible, but I like killing new people. I think it's just the way I am. It sounds horrible, but genuinely I'm teaching them how to play the game, like giving a crash course. Oh yeah. So they're going to come in here and be like, oh. In fairness, a lot of people are getting more. They're getting a lot they're getting smart. I mean, some people aren't, and I'll genuinely put my hands up and say that I'm one of them. I'm not a smart person when it comes to playing this game. I'm lucky, if anything. Actually, I can't paint that one. I want that to be a trap. That's going to be a trap there. We're just like grey washing everything. That's just the entrance. That's fine. All right. So yeah, with the decoration part, you can mess around with quite a lot of like skin almost textures as well. So if you want one section to look a little bit more sort of different, is there collapsible parts? Not right now. I'm hoping that maybe at some point this game will have like one of those, like it'll have a massive texture update or massive bits and pieces where everything looks, where you can just change a lot. I'm hoping. The reason why is just because at the end of the day, this game, I think that if more people played this, like going into the actual game's release, I genuinely think that this game could be something amazing. It just needs support. It really does. I'm painting everything the same sort of. I'm trying to do like zoning, and then I'll work on the rest of it from there. Just everything needs to be different colours at the moment, because then it all just looks the same, and people go. I've seen people get confused by like what things look like. But you can use the lava wall. The lava wall is pretty cool. I found that like you're able to really mess around with lava walls because you can propel yourself through them without dying. But if you just stick in them, then they will kill you. It's a bit of a pain. But yeah. Are you going to trust the person who designed all this to be red? Right. But I know this is a bit of a different, you know, I don't really do a lot of streams like this where I'm actually just showing me just picking around in a game. What's up, long hauler? I am personally still stuck in Space Engineers, though I mess with Hybridsteel. That's fair. At the end of the day, I mean, I can't remember. I think it's I can't remember who was playing Space Engineers in my group. Like in my like subscriber, like there's one part. I think it's not you, Jeff, is it? I think it might be Paul. He plays a lot. I think he plays a lot of it. So we have got these new traps as well. I've never used these before. They're bomb droppers. Yeah, so this is zone 1. Zone 1's the intro. Zone 2, I'm going to paint this. I think we'll just go with more of a... I'm going to give it a grey wash, like the whole thing. And then I want to put some like material stuff on it, like all the cybery stuff. So it sort of blends in a bit with all of this. Right, cool. So this is just going to be a little bit sort of off, a little bit more like dungeony. So we're going to put some lighting down here as well. It's going to be really well lit though. Because this is like, it's a bonus for people who actually get to these points. I have seen people go through dungeons and they don't pick them up, but genuinely, you kill the, it's basically a dead body inside. But it gives out a, yeah, a thing. Is the game audio not being put through? Should be. Yeah, it is now. Right. Just want it to look a little bit more sort of, well, dead really. Atmospheric. Catch you later, Charlie. Have a good one, man. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye for now. Right, so I can't use these, so I can just use these ones and these ones. That's right. Bit more punky. Cyberpunky. All good? Right. Paint. Let's just go red. It's just in this corridor. There we go, the red corridor. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of lighting in here. Just a little bit that runs the floor. That's not floor lighting. There we go. I have seen people get paranoid over a few bit like this one. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. So people do get paranoid over this because it's moving parts, which is quite handy. cough it up. Oh yeah, it's still stuck on F11, that. There we go. How many blocks do the wall traps work for? Currently you can only do, like, I think the main spike traps only work once and then they shut themselves off. The bolt thrown ones I'm not sure of. And it's depending on which ones you're using, because some of them have got better ranges than others. Again, that's something else you have to like mess around with. So I think that's all the painting I want to do, really. I want to keep this a bit more sort of like janky. You know, people are going to be like, oh, well, there's some lights here, and then the rest of it's going to be a bit darker. I want it to be a bit more darker because it gives a bit more sort of like fear. If you get paranoid and waste ammo, that's the thing, you can't really waste ammo. So the weapons you get are a bolt gun, which is normally got like 2 bolts in, which you can re-pick the bolts back up, and you get a sword, which is obviously unlimited. So trap wise, the cubes are literally just cubes, so they are 1 block. The spike traps are 1 square, so they will go out 1 square. The bolts, I think they're like 4 or 5. They're like 2 or 3, and those ones which are that's a grenade thrower, so that rolls down hills mainly more than anything. But yeah, so one thing I want to test out up here is I actually want to put something. I'm going to put a trap right on top of this hill, and as they're going to disarm that one, I'm going to put one right there as well, so that might throw them off. So as they're going to come up, they're going to be looking up, see the trap, bolt it, and then as they go up, that's going to get them. I hope. You just have to think a little bit sort of, I don't know, maniacal, really. You have to be a little bit strange to think of how to lay things out. I think that's just generally the way this game is. So we've got loads of points. So we've done a load of painting, we've got our level sorted out, and we've done very, very little for like everything else. Could do a roof bolt trap, but yeah, a bollock trap and a block. Yeah, exactly. Long hauler, the best thing, if you played this game, then it's all good. Like, people like to have a challenge. If you can make a really challenging map, people will play it. Genuinely. It's like, you know, it's like that rush of dopamine when it's like, I've done this, check me out, and it's like, okay, cool. You know, it's the you get it. I might do that there, actually. It might stop people like jumping down this section, or just trying to jump up, maybe. So the downside to laying a trap, though, is you have to take away the scenery sections. Oh no, I like the idea of having a bollock trap. Like, I think, you know, the spike traps coming in front of the walls is pretty a cool idea. So that one would be too obvious to have a trap on it, because it's right in front of you. So, on the way back, that's a good place to put one. So what we can do is, this is a bolt shot. Fires a volley of arrows triggered once. We're going to put this here, and then I'm going to push F, and I'm going to put this in here. So it comes up on the second wave, and the second wave means that when someone's taken the core, that loads itself. So what I want people to do is, when they're going to come up here, they're going to be like, yeah, let's go bang, and then get like shot in the back of the head. That's literally how I want this to be. Same with this one. This is going to be on a time. This is going to be on a time, and then this one is going to be on a time as well. Actually, if I change that, I'm going to make it pointless. I don't want it to waste as much, so that's going to be that one. So I'm going to put this down to like the second wave, which is fine. So I want people to come up here and just be like, oh, okay, there's a trap there, bang, and then hopefully they won't see that one as clearly, or they're going to come up at an angle maybe. I hope that might be the way, you know. That's all I can hope for. Yeah. And I want to be a bit of a git. So I need to put this on the timer for afterwards. I want to put a spike trap here, just because I can. And I want to turn that on as well. So there, I mean, we've used like a shed ton of points already, and I haven't even got into like the main section of the dungeon yet. So there you go. That's the basics so far. Can you set up a trap to only turn on after another trap is triggered? Not that I've seen, no. What you can do is you can use a thing called a hollow block, and a hollow block will disappear when you get too close to it, which means you can hide stuff behind walls, which I thought was quite cool. Which is, I don't think I have them. I know I researched them, but I don't think I've got them. I wouldn't even know where they came in here. This is, I'll have to have a look when we go back, when I go back to like the main inventory screen. Yeah. Right, so that's going to go down to there, that's fine. Any idea how long it takes before someone raids wire? As soon as you hit it live, it could happen, straight up. So, yeah, it's one of those you have to wait and see sort of ones. I'm going to leave that one live. So if someone does come down here and they go, ah, and then so on. But they won't see this one until they come back. I might, yeah, actually. I mean, they're going to come up here. Are they going to be running up here, maybe? We'll see. Well, we've still got 1,000 points of traps. But it's like it's why I like doing high ceilings. High ceilings are quite a bit more disorientating. So people normally they keep looking around and they don't look up for as long, which is always quite funny. Don't come this way, mate. So with this trap, if you can rope onto behind it, you can actually go through it. But I just want to make it a little bit more weird. Oh, there's a ramp here, but a little bit hidden, you know. So I'm going to put a spiky trap here. Do you have fire traps? That lava thing is a fire trap. Right, so that's fine. I haven't used these before. This is a bomb ejector. I've never had enough points to use a bomb ejector, okay? So I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know where to put one either. Bit of a strange one because it's like, I wonder where I could put this. You know what, actually? Oh, I just took out a wall. I didn't want to take that out. I mean, that would be a good place to put a ball trap. I wonder if I can actually do that there. If I can, then I will give it a go. There we go. I know it sounds a bit of a waste, but if I put that one there and I do another one there, I mean, I know that's using up points, right? But for the greater good, right? I don't think whoever might run this dungeon, they might not look up as much. So they might look up and go, "Ha, there's that one there, ha ha ha," and then get bombs on their head. Maybe. We'll have to see. Now, we're in the core now. I try normally to make this a little bit harder to get out from. So, I'm going to assume the person's going to come in and go, and then they might walk this side and then take the core. If that works better, then I can put a trap here that stabs. Oh. Apparently I couldn't use that as a wall. Why couldn't I use that? Oh, maybe it's because it's right on the core, that's why. Right. So, normally in a core room you have a few other people. You have people who, they try to make this as hard as possible. Like, if you die up here, then you just memorize what's going on, basically. So someone's going to take this core and go, crap, and then they're going to get shot from a different angle, maybe. You have to, it's all about trying to think about them. Mate, it's on beta. You can get this game for free. It's on open beta right now. Go and get the game and be happy, would you? Oh no, I'm just going to leave that one open. That can just be a normal one. I need to bring at least one person in, don't we? Right, let's bring in Horrible Herbert. So his path, he's going to walk down here. He's going to stand and look around, and then he's going to come out to here and look up, and then he's going to walk back. So this is the other thing, you control where these people patrol. It's really cool. I like it. Can you place a trap so they can take the core it triggers? So yeah, basically the ones that I've put on for like second wind. Let me just go back to block quick before I put out another one. So on a trap, let me just put one down as a thingy. Okay, so we can put this one down. So when the level starts up, this one's active. If you go into the F menu and you go on to this one here, the second wave, it will hide the trap. Like it'll just be a blank wall, and then when you've done the trap, you then you're done. When the core gets taken, all these activate, so you have that second wind. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to put a spike trap there, and hopefully they're going to go bang and then get nobbled by that one. That's my hoping. No, you can't do it. So you can't have it. You can't have traps directly aimed at the core in the actual space of the core. So I'll show you. So that you can't have them in this section here. You can have them on the floor around the core. Yes, you can. You can make these levels as brutal as you want and as horrible as you want. If somebody comes into here and takes it and breaks it down, I just give them the kudos. You know, at the end of the day, they took out my entire defenses and took the core. Fair play to them. So I could do this. Literally, someone's going to take this core. That trap activates. That activates. That activates. And that activates. The only safe space, they could stand here, but then they might get shot by that one. And if they bolt that one quick enough, then they'll see the other three traps activate. But I'm pinning my hopes on that someone's going to come in here. You won't see any of these until it actually lights up. And then someone's going to come in here, take this, and then get shot by that. Or they're going to go, jump backwards and get shoved by this one, and then shot by that one, and then shot by that one. Oh, you could do that as well. You can't have it. So one thing they don't let you do is you can only have one trap per square. So this is one square. Okay, you can't have it there and there. The cheeky way around that though is how I've got this already. So you've got this one here, but then that one's aimed at this. So because that one's a longer range, that will cover this trap. So you can do it like that as well. Right? After you've done like 1 or 2 maps, then you are sitting there just after a while going, I could just make this just utterly disgusting. You know, you kind of. There was one guy, I played his level, and his entire level was a corridor that went straight to the core. As soon as the core activated, I was surrounded by 5 or 6 traps, and I got brutalized like 3 or 4 times. But then I learned where I could shoot quicker and then stab with a sword, and I got out and I did the raid. But I think it took like 5, 6 attempts to get out. It was nightmarish. It was horrific beyond belief. But it worked. It was a good idea. I'm going to put a ball trap up here. These are, as said, these are new. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Okay. So at the moment, I've only got a second wave for my traps. So it sucks a little bit. The plus side to this, though, is that if I go back to my thingy, my main base, I can show you from there. So at the moment, apparently, I still don't have the minimum defenses. This is so bad. Okay, I'm going to put one in here. Oh no, I don't want to put that in there because that's really expensive. I'll put one in here. I'm going to change this to a bolt one. Still got 100 points, and apparently minimum defenses still aren't done. Okay. I think the game might be like, it might be having a laugh at me. We can't afford that. I can afford this one. Done. What do you mean minimum defenses are not done? If I take it, I need to take out a block somewhere. Let's not take that block out, shall we? We'll take that block out and I'll put in another trap somewhere. Yeah, if I just put a lava one in, we might be alright. If I just, actually, you know what? I'm just going to pop this in here. You standing at, you're stupid. It's that simple. Is it because I've got too many Oh, maybe. That might be the reason. I think I've got too many activated on them. No, I think it's because I've put too many in hide mode. That might be the whole problem. Need that one in hide mode. That one's fine. Well, I mean, I would say that I've probably done too many. I've done all of them. I think I may have hidden too many. You know what I mean? Right, one way we can do this, we'll exit out the... Oh yeah, see on there it says I've done it. Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah, I'm sure. We'll quit out and then I'll jump back in. We'll go from there. That'll be fine. So my outpost should be ready. So in order to upgrade my traps and stuff, what we do is we'll come up to our trap person, this one here. And then what we can do here is you can click on a bolt shot. Like for this one, I can go into F for upgrade. And then what I can do is I can buy these new sections. So I could have like overshot, increases the trap's detection range. So it goes to high. But I need these research points, which will be like, give me a second. Let me just wog my camera off. So the points that are above, like the 550 and the 650, they're things that I need to be able to upgrade. So in order for you to upgrade all your stuff, you need to play the game a lot more. Basically, hollow cube. There, I haven't been able to afford this. Basically, a hollow cube is like a solid wall, and then it just disappears when the player gets close. You could conceal a trap. You could literally just end up like killing somebody by just using hollows. There was one guy I saw when he activated his raid. When you took the core, the whole corridor became fire, like the whole thing. I was like, well, that's a bit of a bitch. I quit that one. Yep. So this is the one. This is the one I'm gonna turn this on now, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're done. So we've built a mine, well, a raid, and it can open up anytime. So there we go. We are done. I mean, if I wanted to do a bit more, I mean, I normally spend a lot of my time like doing lights and stuff, a bit more atmospheric. But you know, this is all right. I can deal with this. It's gonna be fine. And then we'll put it down to active. Outpost active, players will raid, you will not lose any gen mat. If I put it into overdrive, I can lose gen mat, which sucks. But that's the risk you play. That's the risk you play. If you want it to be like proper, you'll earn a shed ton more out of it. Builder results, all my XP's in, all good. And then if someone raids it, then it will come up on this shoot. You know, unfortunately, there was one guy who raided my base a while ago. He died, I think it was 10 times. I just sort of felt sorry for him. So most of the people in my old base, they died twice. You can't see past that. This is all raids. Succeeded. You know, people went through my old raid and it was like 0, 0, 0. I killed a duo. That was a good one. I've killed 2 teams, which I thought was all right. And then you get the ones that have failed. So these people actively played the level and then lost. So this person did it in 37 seconds. Actually, Dorolo, he came back and actually beat it. This person, Jagged, I think didn't come back. This person, do you want to watch Uni? Do you want to watch this person fail? Took him 10 minutes to go through, and he didn't finish the raid. 10 minutes. So now this person is actively playing my level. Okay, this was the level that I've just lost because it was all out. I put arrows in. You could follow the arrows. That would be perfect. Follow the arrows. It's fine. There you go, down there. Ooh, spooky. So like I said, I normally sometimes I spend a little bit more time doing aesthetic stuff. And yeah. See? High ceilings. No one checks high ceilings. I like high ceilings, especially when you're using the bolter. You just killed the harvester. So the best part about keeping the harvester alive is if you can keep the harvester alive until the end, you know where you're going. And as you can see, the difference between the map I just built and this one's really well lit, so you can see a lot more. So I've made mine a little bit more dingy, so I might end up with more points. So people might come in and look around and feel it's a bit more grotty. It's harder to find, like, it's, you know, to hide stuff is harder. That's the thing that I told you about. It gives you out a decent, it gives you out a decent reward. But this is a very, I would say this person hasn't played the game as much because they're not sort of ducking around corners a lot more. They're not checking out as much. They're a little bit more passive. Yeah, that sucks. Yep. So this person, they get if you look at the top bar, so the first skull is where they died the first time. The second skull, they die getting the core. So when they get to the core, they die. and then they die afterwards, and then they don't do it again. They quit out after that point. So I just want to watch him die 2 more times. I want to see how it happens. I want to see where it happens. Even though I've already picked up all of his stuff, because this was my old base he raided, or they raided. I don't know if it's a he or a she, or yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just it's nice to see them sort of like struggling, because if they're struggling, it means they're making you more experienced stuff. If someone dies during your raid, you get points for it, you get resources for it, which is good. He's going back on himself. I do like the glass stuff. I think it's called Cell. Genuinely, it looks pretty cool. It gives it a little bit more light and a bit more atmosphere in your level. He's thinking now. He can't remember where he died. Or he's gone off and got himself a cup of tea, or he's gone for a wee. I've done that. Actually, when I made my video about this game, I went through it really, really slowly. I think I died 3 times making that video. You can see that in the video itself. I left it all live. And I was sitting there going, I wonder if this person thinks that he's a bit strange that it's taking him his sweet time. And I was literally standing still looking around and talking whilst I was filming for the video. So I think it took me like 8 minutes to do his raid. And I did it like 3rd time. But because I was talking all the time, I just lost like contract of what I was doing. Okay, he's come back. Smash the like button. Yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying this, hit the like button. But you can see that, like, level design wise, I liked the idea of making like bigger areas that just had nothing in it, to give somebody like a full sense of security. See, that's just a wall piece, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's a trap." It's like, no, it's just a wall piece. You are about to die though. So he's going to make it to the core. I know exactly how he's going to die. Not like that. But there's a bit, I know, the reason why I know how he's going to die is because how I set it. I was a bit of a git, because I wanted more people to die at a certain point. I think this person is a more newer player though, because they're not as paranoid. You also, with more experienced players, they sort of shudder around corners a lot more, and they look at things as like, and they're really, really tentative. They'll backwards and forwards a lot, and they'll have a look around. I'm starting to get to that point. How do we get the red coins for upgrades? You earn them per day, and you have to upgrade the Chimera. He just avoided death. How he's going to die is he's going to hit that spike trap. That one. So he's going to run through that again, and he's going to die. No, that's not me playing. That's somebody else playing. That was you can watch every replay that goes through your base. So these were the last people to go through my old base. James Finn and Master F99. This is my base is this one now. So that one died out. I've actually put this one into local now. So if anybody wants to play this as just for fun, type in Hazlitt in the search menu. You can go and raid it. So I'm not sure. Yeah, hold on. You go social raid, outpost name. And there it is. Recent outpost name searches Hazlitt. Oh, apparently it's no outpost found with current filter. I don't know. Oh, here you go. Outpost. Search. Oh, okay. I don't know then. I left. It is open. But I don't know if you... does that mean it's social? I don't know. I'll have to have a read into this, or go into have a chat with the not the Discord, the group on Steam. So someone's actively been in this already, because it's 5977 of 6,000. Someone extracted Strange. Maybe that'll come up at some point. That's fine. But yeah, so in order for you to get the red coins, if you look at the top left where it says tribute level, I get like 30 of those a day. That's literally how you do it. And then when you've upgraded the Chimera, you get extra per level she goes up. Evolution rewards. So there you go. You get it per level. That's how you earn the red coin. It's all good. So yeah, we've still got 1,000 coins, and I've got 1,100 in tools as well. So what I can do is, whilst that one's live, looks like someone else has got in there as well. So whilst this is live, I could build another one. So I'd have 2 levels bringing in income. Well, there you go. But this is what I've been doing for the last, I would say, for the last 4 days, whilst I've been playing this, I've been sitting here just be like, I want to play it. I want to keep doing it. And I'm more interested in the base building stuff itself. I don't mind raiding so much because, in all fairness, I play normal raids. You know, some of these are good, some of these are quite hard. I get into that funk of just like, yeah, whatever. Let's go to Gloucester. Let's have a look in this. But yeah, so the idea is you go and raid someone, and those people can raid you as well. It's actually why I don't mind this game so much. I'm more of a builder though. I like being a little bit more weird. And what number is this? Okay, it's simple. I think it's a small one as well, so it couldn't be too bad. I wonder if they've opened this up then, because that heartbeat is the way you're supposed to be going to get the bonus. It does make you super paranoid though. And I've got every right to be paranoid. It's I like this one. I just lost a bolt. That sucks. Well, I'm going to go this way because there always has to be a direct route to the core for the harvester. So I'm going to assume, because I've seen like 1 or 2 traps here and there, so it's very scattered. I think a lot of his stuff is going to be for afterwards. Yep, thought so. Now we have to be careful again, because all of his traps could have activated over the time I wasn't looking. Oh, he changed the floor. Clever. I like it. You have to go around quite a lot though. So he shielded the look of that by, yeah. He shielded his traps by the lava, so you can't see through them as clearly. And that's quite clever. I like that idea. This is what got me on the way down. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. Shit. I would have thought he would have done a bit more there. Sneaky. I was back. I saw one where he programmed 6 heavy armored enemies to enter the maze 30 seconds after you. Oh, that's just cheeky. Yeah, I've faced the heavy guys with armor on. They're absolutely they're beasts. Like, the only way I've killed them fast enough is to use charges, and if I run out of charges, I'm screwed. I know I'm going to die. There was one I played. I didn't finish it, and before you went into his mine, he had a flat top with a slope down, and just to get past that, you had to get past 3 guards with a gun. They all had guns, and then you had the 2 flying ones above it. I was like, and I just gave up. I like that one though. That was fun, and I actually like the aesthetic. I like the flooring. It gave it a nice path. Also, what I did like is when the traps were activated, the lava ones just appeared and skewed all your whiff. So there you go. I like that, artistic and fun. It was good. I liked it. One thing I will warn you though is, if you're going to be taking out guards, don't use the bowgun. I bought it. I wasted my time on it. So with the bowgun, which is a bit of a shame, the bowgun doesn't. It's the this one, the Falcon Plasma. It only kills guards. It doesn't disarm traps. And I was like, oh, what? I really like the look of the Falcon Plasma bow, but you can't disarm traps with it. And I was a little bit broken though. Are you upgraded now? Yeah. There you go. We can actually get like new ones. So I've been up against the warmongers, and I've been up against them armored as well. And oh my god, is all I have to say. They're absolute, and they're horrific. Absolutely horrific. So she's the Chimera, right? That's the thing we're working for. And we are known as a custodian. Can I see who's broken in so far? Not yet. So the other thing you can do is you can go through the other raids for yourself, all the ones you've done. That one, the reason why it took me 11 minutes is because he didn't make it. I was looking for a little entrance. I went around that whole level and I couldn't find it. Then I found it. I was like, oh, I'm a dumbass. That one I really liked. That one was cool. It was the first one by the Devious team. I beat it, but it was like going through a massive glass house. It was cool. I liked it. But yeah, you can go through all the ones you've done before. And then you can go through some of the earlier ones, like on your outpost. But yeah, I like it. I really. What I don't know, mate. This is just a demo. We don't know. This is like early demo. Okay, we have no idea. Oh, I don't. So I might just be playing this one every now and then on a stream, maybe. But I don't think she's ever going to finish. The idea of the game, though, is the story is you're trying to rebuild the human race because the whole world wiped itself out, basically. But because this is just a demo and there's a lot sort of like locked away behind, like, obviously demo walls. So I don't know about the story. I don't know what's happening. Don't know about level. Don't know about extras. Don't know about new traps. Don't know anything about, unless it's in this game right now. I have no idea about anything else that's on this game at all, basically. So yeah, I mean, I hope I really, really hope that when this game comes out, more people play it. I'm hoping that it might be a free-to-play game. I don't think it will be, though. And if it's not a free-to-play game, I don't know. I'm not even sure how I would price this. If it's more than like 25 quid, I wouldn't touch it because I don't think it's worth that much money. I think this game is probably going to be about 15 quid. So about $17, maybe. About anywhere between like $15 and $20. I think that's where this game might sit. I hope it's a free to play, because I think if this is like, I mean, if you look at like Warframe has been a free to play game its entire life, and look how popular the game is. If you have this game that's free and people can just brutalize people's experiences and just enjoy it, and people will enjoy that stuff as well, then I think they might be onto a winner. But I don't know pricing, I don't know nothing, and yeah, I honestly, I'm not sure what's going, how this game is going to pan out. I'm interested to see how it is though. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to it. I probably will gonna, even if what I probably will do, even if I don't actually play this a lot, I'm gonna buy a copy of this to support the developer, because I think it's a good game. I might not necessarily play it, but genuinely, if I put my money into it, then that's helping them out, right? And at the end of the day, that's a good thing. That's all I can say. You know, that's still me supporting the game. I'm actively going to be pushing this game because I genuinely think more people should play it. And as it's free now, go to Steam, go and download the demo, and get your butts kicked, because it will help you learn the game faster. But yeah. Alright, on that note, I'm going to head off. Guys, it's been awesome to share this experience with you. I might do a few more of these if the game comes out, where we'll see how things go, but I really do like it. I'm just going to be sitting there playing it until it stops anyway. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm probably doing definitely not fried chicken again. We've got to build a donut shop, so we should be fine. But thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this live stream or all the stuff I do on this channel, hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do. Until then, thank you very much for being here. Have a great evening, have a great afternoon, morning, whatever the time is for you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Definitely not fried chicken. Bye bye for now.